Meanwhile, I think should we open a couple of plastic kits?
Oh, we could.
Since we're talking about cars, let's bring those up.
I thought I'd bring these up because they're quite interesting. We haven't talked about Initial D before. So I know there's quite a few car lovers out there. And Initial D is one of those animes that a lot of people love. I mean, over here, a lot of people tend to call these particular Japanese cars rice burners.
Yes.
Which is a funny term, I think. I used to have a rice burner in the day. I used to have a 1989 Honda CRX, which I quite loved, and treated very badly, and then tried to treat really well, and I don't have it anymore. So I have a family car now, which is fine because it suits lifestyle. That's right. Safe driving. But you always have a look at these things and get reminded of your earlier life.
Yes.
So we've got a couple of different brands here. There's Aoshima, and then we've got some Fujimi stuff too. And this one's quite interesting here. I don't know if anyone would recognize this, but this was available in Australia under a different brand.
Really?
It was rebadged.
Right. Okay, let's get
So
a guess going.
that's an Isuzu. Okay, so this yellow thing, see if you can guess what that is. Okay, so, and here. And so Initial D is based around the story of drift racing around the mountains in Japan.
Yes.
And it was still, well, I think they still do it, but I mean, it's illegal drifting. You got to be careful because it's usually 2-lane road going up a hill, and you have one of these cars on both sides coming towards you, which a friend of mine told me that he did have once, and he gave him brown underpants. But it's all part of that sort of culture. It's the lifestyle of drift, because one of the main protagonists, which is, I've got this guy here, this AE86 here, you see on the side, it's got the Japanese, which is actually the name of the tofu shop that his family run, and that's like a delivery car.
Oh,
so,
I see.
So he just pinches that and takes it
drifting around.
That's right. Takes it for a drive around. So really nice. You got your classic sort of later RX-7 here.
Yes.
You got classic AE86, the original. What have I got here? Oh, we've got this unusual
Sylvia.
early Sylvia in a police car, which is perfect for these because you have the police car chasing them. Over here we've got another AE86. Some of these got figures in them. And there's what here? Oh, there's a Honda Integra.
Oh wow.
Type R. Don't see many of these anymore.
No, definitely
They've
not.
probably been raced too much and destroyed. But this one here, did we get any guesses on it?
Calibre Isuzu?
No.
I don't even know the answer here.
It was actually released as a Holden.
As a Holden?
As a Holden. Came out as the Holden Piazza.
Holden Piazza.
It was like a sporty type for Holden because they didn't really have anything in this range.
The name wasn't very sporty.
It doesn't sound sporty, does it?
No, not at all.
Is a Piazza just a
plaza?
That's right.
Plaza.
Big plaza.
Big plaza, yeah.
It doesn't look that big, does it?
No, not at all. No.
But yeah, it was quite iconic for the time. Don't know if it was really popular when it came out, but it was memorable. So here we go.
Here we go. So Darren was suggesting there's a Piazza. Aha.
Holden Piazza.
So,
all right. So do we want to have a quick look inside one of these?
We'll have a quick look inside.
Let's have a look at this.
I think Brett will be ready.
I think we have to look at one of these AE86s because
2 or 3 minutes.
That is iconic.
Let's put this at the back here.
All right. So let's get onto the overhead.
Yeah.
And just slide this off if I can.
There we go. Well done.
All right. So here you go. Classic black bonnet. Black bonnet look is still very popular now. So this particular black bonnet is just for the looks, but quite often people paint their black bonnets to make it look like carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Or if you see a real one, I mean, that's a bit of wow factor. A friend of mine, he had a carbon fiber bonnet on his car.
We can put a big sticker, carbon fiber sticker.
You could.
Or you can dip it actually. These days you can hydro dip them and get a carbon fiber look.
Wow.
It's still a sticker effectively, but
but
an option.
Yes. All right, so you got your clear parts. So quite easy to put together. It's all in one piece. So you get your front windshield and your side windshields all together. You got your headlight lenses there too. This is probably one of the more important parts, the bodywork.
Yes.
So nice how it's molded in white, so it's easy to paint. I mean, there's nothing worse than getting these and having the bodies molded in a really dark color.
Then you have to
prime
in
it,
white
and then it goes everywhere.
All over again.
It goes really thick.
Yeah.
So bonnet separate, so you can easily paint that black and drop it on. Over here you can see you got the bumpers here, they're all molded in, and then you got the wheels. Got engine detail on this one as well.
That's impressive.
Yep.
Lots of parts in here actually.
Yeah, because usually you don't get the engine detail. So usually known as curbside models without an interior detail. So you got all that in there. All right, got a full interior. So it's semi-colored as well. So you got the brown interior there. You got your dashboard, where your seats, steering wheel. You got the head of the engine in here. Side panels, tub. And then over here, quite like how they've colored the indicators and the brake lights as well. Because usually that'll be clear. You're going to paint those with clear orange and clear red. You got your floor pan. It's all there. And then you got all this underneath engine detail. So you get your hubs. So you can set up your wheels as steering or not.
Yep.
You get your struts here. Anti-roll bars. Shocks. So this one's a bit like building a real car. A lot of parts. Over here we've got the racing seats. You got some chrome disc brakes. Nice and shiny. You get your chrome exhaust because drift cars need to be really bling. There you get your bonnet, so it's already in black. So it's nice touch. And then also the pop-up headlights. And then as we get into here, we've got some nice smoked lenses there. They're probably full of fog lights.
Yes.
And then, oh, that's a front strut. That's very racy, isn't it?
Very racy, yeah.
Yep, different steering wheel. And then mud flaps. And you got your side, what do you call those? Side aprons.
Yes.
And then a rear wing if you want to put it on. And there's chrome bits here.
Yes, good point.
Part of the bumper?
Or could be some part of the front, could be some part of the skirt or the aprons.
Yeah.
So the front, perhaps.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Definitely.
And then,
some
of
nice
course, you got the decals. A bit hard to see because they've got the protective paper over them.
Yeah.
But you can see the big tofu sticker on the side there.
Yes.
And then you've got all the smaller markings for the engine. And then for the actual branding.
Some masking as well.
Yep, so you can put that on the clear parts. And then you spray everything with the black backing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. All right, so that's the AE86 initial D kit.